So a couple of days ago, I saw an ad on Facebook, and it was an event that it was going to be about the AI economy and the skills that we will need to learn. And for me personally, recently I've come to realize that the world is changing, and those who don't change with it will be left behind. So I've been trying to find a way to get into the tech industry or the AI industry, whatever skill that I can learn to make myself more valuable so that I don't get left behind. So because of that, when I see these ads, I click on it to see if I can get a free pass. So for this one, I did, and I attended the event. And I saw a lot of things that I want to share with you, things that I learned, things that I saw, and the skills that we need to learn so that we don't get left behind. Okay, so that's what we are going to talk about in the video. So let's begin. So from one of Pastor Olumide Emmanuel's video, he said that with all the revolutions that have happened in the world, like the changes, first we were in the hunter-gathering stage where we're all hunting and all that. Then from there we moved to the farming, we started acquiring land, we started doing farming. And from there we moved to the industries to process what we've cultivated from the farm or from the land. Then from the industries we started building technology, and from there now we have AI, artificial intelligence. And if you look at, he said that if you look at all the stages, those who didn't take up the course to improve themselves, to move, to take advantage of the new revolution, they were left behind. And now that we are in AI, we are in the AI revolution. It is here. It's not coming. It is here. Those who won't take up the course to learn, to improve themselves, to acquire the needed skills will be left behind. And it cuts across companies, countries, and individuals. Anybody. If you don't learn to improve yourself, you will be left behind. So from NVIDIA's founder or CEO, he said that people are afraid that, we hear that robots are coming to take the jobs of humans. But he said that it is not that robots are going to take, or AI is going to take your job, but people who are using AI will come and take your job. Companies who are using AI will come and take your customers, and countries who are using AI will take over you. You understand? So that is how you are supposed to see it.
People have asked me, is AI going to take your job? And I always say, because it's true, AI will not take your job. AI used by somebody else will take your job. And so be sure to activate using AI as soon as you can.
It is here, it is free for you to use, and you have the chance to use it, to learn, to acquire the skills. The skills are there on the internet, and we are not acquiring it, and that is the problem. So talking about the event, when I went there, I saw that the first, there is this exhibition of stuff. I realized that there were different events going to happen at the same time, and I have to choose which one I wanted to. And since I wanted to know which skill, where to channel my skills, or where I wanted to get with to the tech world, I decided to go to the future skills. There was an event talking about the skills that we need to learn. So I attended that one. And what I learned was that, with the AI in the system right now, you need to learn about it. Whether difficult or not, you need to learn. You don't have any choice unless you want to be left behind. But if you want to grow, if you want to improve, you want to have value in the marketplace now, in the market, you need to learn about AI. You need to be using it in any way, because ChatGPT is out, and I don't know the number of people who know about it and those who are using it. So it has been there for years, and they've upgraded it to a certain point. I think ChatGPT 4 or so, and I'm sure there are people who don't know about it till now. So if you are there in this world and you don't know about this, and you know about some player, how much he's earning, you are doing yourself a great disservice. You need to wake up and learn things that will improve you, things that will get you to where you want to go, unless you are not going anywhere. But regardless of wherever whatever your plans are, if you're not going anywhere, you still land somewhere, and it will not be a place that you want. You understand? So let's wake up. Number two, what I learned was that, or what I came to see was that, see, in the middle of all the things that were going on in the world, the funny stuff and things, people have chosen to focus on this stuff, organizing this event to talk about this important stuff, how they can improve themselves with knowledge and skills, how they can take advantage of this revolution
filled with opportunity and growth. It's knowledge and action that lay the foundation for turning these dreams into reality. The Global Knowledge Index, developed by the United Nations Development Programme and Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum Knowledge Foundation, has illuminated this path, tracking the journey of knowledge across the world and uncovering trends that shape our societies each year. This year's index looked at 141 countries. Sweden, Finland, Switzerland, Denmark, and the Netherlands have topped the index. Among the Arab states, the United Arab Emirates, Qatar, and Saudi Arabia ranked in the top 3. The journey of knowledge continues, driven by innovation and the pursuit of growth. Knowledge is where it starts, and it's those who act that shape the future. 1 year ago, the Future Skills for All initiative was launched in partnership with Coursera, with a mission to bridge the skills gap and support economic growth across the Arab States region and beyond. Today, this initiative has evolved into the Future Skills Academy, a transformative platform for learners eager to take charge of their futures and equip themselves with knowledge that opens the doors of opportunity and contributes to the development of their communities. This Knowledge Summit 2024 marks the next milestone, a coalition that connects us together. The Global Skills Coalition builds a network for skills, bringing together over 100 entities, including educational institutions, tech leaders, and CSOs, to work towards a future where knowledge is available to empower everyone. This one-stop platform for skills development draws together those who believe in the transformative power of knowledge. By 2030, this partnership will empower 10 million people with future-ready skills. Because when we join hands, our reach becomes global and our impact unstoppable. The journey of knowledge is one that brings us all together. Let's continue to build a future.
A country have decided that, okay, how can we do this? What are the way forward, the steps that we need to take? How do we educate our people? This is what they are focusing on, the country. And these countries are already ahead, but are still trying to push further. But if you come to our environment, it's all about entertainment, the laughter, the comedies. That is what we are focusing on. And if you look at, and for me, what I saw was, because I sent a video to a friend and he said that he can see the oil domes. And I was thinking about this, that everybody see the Arabs and say, oh, they are rich because they have oil. Look at the number of countries who have oil. In Africa alone, look at the number of countries who have oil. Ghana has oil, but look at the life that we are living. So it's not about what you have, it's about what you do with it. And you understand? And to be able to do something good with what you have will depend on the knowledge you have, and that is what they are focusing on, to improve themselves with knowledge. And this whole thing is about that. The whole event was about that. So if you're in a country where all we focus on is entertainment and all that, because one thing I realized that the blacks that I saw there at the event were just few. Over 500 people, we might just be like 20. And one guy that I saw was part of the crew, those who were working with, I think, a media company. They were working there, so that is how come he got to be there. Because I'm sure a lot of people saw the ad and skipped it. But if it was an entertainment event and they have to pay for it, they will pay. You understand? And that is a problem that we need to change. We need to change what we focus on, because the world is moving, and if we don't change our focus to start thinking about improving ourselves and stop all this unnecessary stuff, You diagram too much. The games and the jokes are too much. Sorry that you hear that you can never be sad in Ghana. Really? Your current situation cannot even push you to do things differently, to start learning. And you are sitting there saying all you need is data. And you go on the internet to laugh 24 hours. It's up to you. And you are there complaining. It's funny how people who are doing well are pushing to do better. And then those who are not doing well are just looking for, comfort. They just want to laugh the whole day. Your choice. But it is time for you to wake up, because for me, when I saw that and I saw the number of blacks there, like, I felt sad. You cannot argue or to complain about the fact that they are doing better. They deserve it, because this is what they are focusing their energy and time and money on. And you are doing all these tidal waves and all these things. Look at the things that we spend our money on. If you tell somebody to go and start a business, the person will say, I don't have money. But the person can save up to go for a tidal wave event or, splashdown and all those kind of events. And you tell me, see, it's up to you. When you suffer later on, don't complain. Because if you look at any sci-fi movie, the reason why I make reference to sci-fi movies is because I like them. And I like them because it predicts or gives you an image of how the future can be. You understand? The possibilities. And if you've ever watched any sci-fi movie where there's a futuristic city where there are flying cars and all those technology, all these things, there's always the other side. The other side where, people are suffering, things are not going well, the environment is nasty and all that. There is always the other side. You understand? For example, Arcane. There are people living in the underground and there are people living up there. And it's all because when the time came for them to change, they chose not to. And it always happens, and it is going to happen. It is going to happen. It is bound to happen. And we need to wake up. You understand? We need to wake up. And these are simple things that we need to do. Events like this, talking about this, sitting together to talk about how we can build ourselves. We will not do that. All we want is, entertainment, funny. You see a funny thing, you share it. You see, sometimes when you talk about these things, they will say, hey, this is my interest. Fine. But if you are suffering, do not blame anyone for that. And one thing that I also learned, because that was when I went to the event, I saw Sophia, the robot, the AI robot. I saw her and something occurred to me, like, whenever I see these kind of things, I look at the possibilities of what the human brain can achieve. Because the robot was there, and it is known for being able to act like a human being, and it's blinking, moving around, turning the head, listening, reacting to what people are saying. And the robot had a presentation by itself. I don't want to use a pronoun like hair or something like that because it's a robot, but it had a presentation of head, not something programmed, but this is the agenda it came up with, the responses, and it gave a whole presentation by itself.
From providing companionship to offering educational support and preserving human experiences. My team, Hanson Robotics, has pioneered the development of robots that are not just intelligent, but also social, emotional, and empathetic. Our design philosophy revolves around creating machines that can engage with humans on a deeper level, fostering connections that go beyond mere functionality. This approach is crucial because it addresses the innate human need for social interaction and emotional support, which traditional robots fail to provide. By embedding these qualities into robots, we aim to enhance the quality of life, particularly for those who may be isolated or need companionship. The importance of such developments cannot be overstated, as they hold the potential to transform sectors like healthcare.
And this is the point where people have actually created this. What have we been doing? What have we been doing? What are we spending our time and money on? This is a problem that we need to change. We need to change our focus. Because I will continue saying this. If you don't learn, you will suffer. If you don't improve yourself, you will suffer. God is not going to save you. Those things, because everything you need, He has already given to you. So wake up and learn. And I also saw the Tesla Optimus robots there. They said that, I heard a man say that it is the same thing but without a chip to let it move and all that. So it was there and a whole lot. You know, and there was a book talking about the Global Knowledge Index. So I think it was talking about the things that each country focuses on, their education, what they focus on. So if you look at certain countries, they were focusing on technology, AI, things that will help them in the current revolution, skills that will help them, the education they really need. Like China, the education they need, they are training their people on those skills. But if you come to our side, we are still on the humanities and social skills and things, which are not going to get us anywhere. You understand? We need to change that. And it will start with you. If you are waiting for the government to come and put you back in school, you're already finished. Even when you were in school, you weren't learning. And now you want them to send you back. You need to start learning for yourself. The government is not going to do it. Either way, you're going to live. And if you don't learn, you will suffer. Unless you want to kill yourself, which is wrong. You understand? But you need to wake up. Let's focus on these things. Because for me now, Charlie, I always tell my friend, I've moved past the talking stage. When it needs to be done, we do it. You understand? If you want to wait 2 years, 1 month, it's up to you. Unless whatever we need to do, or at the end of the saying, the materials that we need to do the thing isn't available yet. But once it is available, we start now. Start investing in yourself now, not tomorrow. Tomorrow never comes. You know these things, but you always postponed. If you don't learn and acquire the right skills, I'm telling you, it's strange because there are people in universities now learning courses that they will come out and there will be no need for them to work. See, if you watch the internet and the keynotes from NVIDIA, you should watch it. It will see, if you watch the videos, you realize that in all the factories they showed, there were no humans, only robots. So if you are there learning about humanities and all those skills, you will not get a job. And one thing that I've realized, that people say that there are opportunities in abroad and all that, but how can you be or move from your country to a country where you say it is a land of opportunities and still be looking for menial jobs? See, regardless of wherever you are and opportunities available to you, if you don't have the skills and the knowledge, you will not get them. Understand this, because there are a lot of people here, and with all the opportunities, they are still suffering. You need to learn. Once you are there, Uber bread. That is all I have to tell you. Okay, so please, focus right now. Wake up. As the young, wake up. Sorry, let's see idea. If you don't know what to learn, start reading self-help books. Start reading, watching videos about technology, what people are creating. Because see, you might be sitting there in the same environment thinking there's nothing there, you're suffering and all those things, but there are people in that environment creating things and building things for themselves. Collaboration is one way to go. You understand? So let's wake up, please. Really, I'm pleading with you, because from what I saw, I can only pass on the information to you. I'm just a conduit. But then it is up to you to take up the course. Either you sleep or you wake up to work. Either you spend your time on jokes or you wake up to go and work. Learn, because regardless of whatever you do, the world is changing. It has already changed. And now you can see how it is difficult to find jobs. And if you don't have the right skills, it's not just any skills, the right ones needed within this time, you're going to suffer. So I'll just share this with you, and I just hope that you learn and you wake up you see the opportunities, learn the skills, and improve yourself, because self-investment will bring you value in the marketplace. So improve yourself. Because right now, personally, I'm not happy with the job that I'm doing. I'm grateful, but I'm not happy, and I'm ready to make the necessary changes to it. You understand? And that is why I am learning. That is why I'm learning. It's up to you. If you want to learn, you can hit me up. If you don't want to learn, you can stay away and do whatever you do. But don't hit me up on any funny stuff. I don't want to know. If you do, I'll block you. You can sit there and say that I'm seeing myself and I'm thinking that I'm doing the most and all that. It's up to you. This life, if you've ever watched Suits, Harvey Specter said that life is this, but he likes this. You understand? So it's up to you. Me too, I like this. I want to enjoy. Because if that is what you think it is your destiny, I'll tell you no. But if you still want to believe it, it's up to you. But wake up, go and learn, improve yourself, and get better. Okay? Thank you for watching, and I just hope that this video makes sense to anybody out there. And peace out. See you in my next video.